Hey, what's good? It's Nubie. And I wanted to just first and foremost say happy holidays to everybody. I hope y'all had a good 25th, you know what I'm saying? Now let's get it in. Man, so I made some rounds today, bro, and man, I went and stopped by one of my childhood friends' homes, man. And like me and her, we've been cool since elementary. You know what I'm saying? We've been cool since elementary. And in all reality, growing up is crazy. So like tonight, I realized that I kind of got another level of like, I don't want to say selling your soul, but like almost in the essence, I don't think she sold her soul, but it's just, you know, sometimes it's a trip to be able to look at somebody that you grew up with and like, damn. And really, we was having a conversation and it got to the point in my head, I was just like, whoa, no, like, this is not the way, this is not the answer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's the same feeling as like when you become a parent. Like, I ain't got no kids, but I got nephews and nieces and whatnot. And I remember one time, I didn't even notice I was doing this around my nephew. But one day randomly he did it, and I was just like, I kind of just, you know, when somebody mirrors some shit for you, and it's like, whoa, hold on, no. You don't need to do that. You don't need to say that. You don't need to behave like that. Like, you don't need to. Well, that was kind of the feeling that I got from the conversation. Like, growing up, her and her mom always kind of been, you know what I'm saying? But me and my friend, we share that. And that's another, I also learned, like, that's another level of, like, a trauma bond. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like having these issues with these unresolved issues with your parents. You let that shit go on too long, and it's like, man, dang. Like, all right, we was all, me, her, and her mom, we was sitting in the living room, and me and her mom was talking and said, and I don't know how it all went down, but long story short, abruptly her mom was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go get ready for bed. And I was just like, dang, okay. And then she started walking off, and I asked my friend, like, how long are you here? She's like, till Thursday. I was like, why are you leaving so quick? She's just like, well, I mean, just like, you know, when you have your own space, like, you know. She was like, you know. And I was like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm the king of that shit. Like, having your own space, being your own, like, yeah, I'm the king of that shit. And so, I don't know why, but when she said it, like, yeah, I agreed, but it was a discord in my spirit. I'm like, oh. But then, I let it roll. We keep talking. And then somehow she doubled back to it. She was like, yeah, like, she keep this up. She's like, oh, she's like, we got into it earlier. She screamed at me and this and that. She's like, she keep this up, I might make it Wednesday. And in my head, I was just like, dang. Well, I even turned to her. I was like, man, you still going through that shit? Like, you still? And she was like, what? And I guess me breaking it down, like, I divulged a whole bunch of situation about mine too. Cause I'm like, you still going through that? She like, what? And I was like, thing with like you and your mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still going through that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't grew out of that? In my head, was a lot more I wanted to say that I'll expound on in a minute, but she was just like, oh, well, she's like, you know, when you got your own space, you don't really this and that. And I'm like, yeah, all right. I said, well, I guess your approach and my approach is different. She was like, well, I was like, so you better than me. She's like, what you mean? I was like, I mean, when it comes to the topic, you are better than me, because the way you look at it is, there's a boat. If we both got to be in this boat, I can be in this boat with you for a couple days at a time, and then I'm jumping into the ocean. I said, I took a different approach. I look at it as, the boat can be there, but if ain't nobody in the boat to poke holes in it, then, you know what I'm saying? For me, that's better. She was like, what do you mean? I was just like, all right, well, say in the case of, like, you came out for the holidays, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be here for a couple days. So you're still willing to keep that relationship open and this and that, but you know your limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I can deal with this for 4 days, 5 days at best, and then leave. I said, my approach is, shit, the relationship can't turn sour if we don't really build no relationship. Now, keep in mind, this is regarding our relationships with our mothers, like with our parents. And she was like, well, there is still a boat. She's like, the boat's there. Pretty much saying, like, you still gonna have a relationship with your mama no matter what. I started laughing, because I'm like, all right, she right, bro. She absolutely right, you know what I'm saying? But like, the whole conversation in itself, to me, it was like, man, that shit sad, bro. And in my head, I was screaming just like, this ain't it, bro. Like, that shit ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be at an adult age, and it's where it's like you have little to no relationship with your parents, with your mother, with your father, like with your parents. And she even said, she was like, my mama gonna have to start coming out there and come visit me. Yeah, I feel that. Like, she do come out there. She's like, she came for my birthday. Like, your birthday was just like 3 months ago. Your birthday was middle of October, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just saying, she gonna have to come out there to me. Like, don't make it seem like your mama ain't made no effort, you know what I'm saying? Like, I known you damn near your whole life. And really, since you left this city, when we left for college in 2010, 2011, you know what I'm saying? I know plenty of cases where your mama was flying out there, coming to your volleyball games, flying out there, just coming. And even when you start coaching, she was still, you know what I'm saying? She hit a turn or two here and there, you know what I'm saying? But we go from that to not being able to even spend a week or two in her house with her during the holidays. Like, that's a problem, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know the type of people we are. I'm like, damn, if we having that problem, then, you know what I'm saying? I can only imagine how many people in the world are having that problem. Like, because me personally, this year, it didn't even feel like Christmas. Like, today, it didn't even feel like Christmas. It really didn't. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, that's why I'm making a choice, just like I want her to make a choice to leave the karmic family. Like, I don't want no more parts of being with the karmic family. Honestly, one of my main purposes of staying there is like staying in it, knowing damn well that I got a promised land sitting over here waiting on me. All I got to do is change out a thing or two, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go from being a nomadic nobody to being, you know what I'm saying, to actually being that royalty, like the true royalty that I am. And the only reason why I'm over here is to protect. But it's like, bro, it's gotten to the point where it's like, man, I don't even care to be nobody's spiritual bodyguard no more. I'm not saying. And even like with me and my friend, when we was sitting on the couch, we was joking. And she said something. I was like, man, pretty much I was in a position, like in a headspace where it's like, I'm not even about to argue with you. I'm not here to give you no advice. I'm not here to mentor you. I'm not looking for counseling from you. I'm not trying to do none of that. And I think that was a point where her mama was like, all right, I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Cause it was like a little cynical comment. And then like my friend, she made like a little cynical comment or whatever. And I was just like, look, man, I'm not here for that. Like, you You know what I'm saying? I am not in the business of saving souls and helping people save relationships and this and that. And my friend, she was just like, yeah, I know, right? And I was like, yeah, I kind of just learned that, you know, people just gonna have to go through it because, yeah, that's what I had to do. She was like, yeah, exactly. But then, like immediately her mom was like, yeah, I'm gonna go get ready for bed. Like, y'all two miserable motherfuckers. I'm not about to sit around y'all two miserable motherfuckers talking like that, like you ain't got no God in you. Which, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how I even got in the headspace of talking like that, because that's one of the main purposes of my platform here, is to speak on those exact things. Hey, look at life this way. Hey, these are different tools that you can use to try to improve health in this area of your life, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So for me to sit there and even, yeah, I don't know, but long story short, this year ain't yearing. Like, this Christmas was not Christmasing. I don't know about you, but for me, it was not Christmasing. I was not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a couple people here and there, you know, it was just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me and my family, it was just all, not karmic family, I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? Talk to my pops on the phone. He wasn't even on no come out here type shit. He just want to check in. You know, talking to my mama on the phone. She say she going to my sister's house over here. She invited me over there. I said, well, my sister ain't invited me. I don't come over there. Said my other two brothers going to my cousin house over here. I said, oh, well, that shit, they ain't invite me over there. I ain't going over there neither. I'm gonna just kick back and cool it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make some moves of my own. Mama kept calling me, begging me to come to my sister's house. I said, all right, I'll come. As soon as I'm pulling up, mama leaving, door gets shut, knock on the door, no answer. I said, all right, well, I'm gonna move around. Fluid like water, man. Fluid like water. You know what I mean? All in all, it was a good day. It was a blessed day. You know, I gave a couple gifts to some homeless people I seen out. You know, gave a little bit of spare change here and there to the homeless people I seen out. Shit, regardless, nobody to see, nothing to do. Then I ain't gonna get pressed up. I ain't gotta work. Then I'm gonna get pressed up, go out and go do something. Go be happy somewhere. Spread joy some kind of way. But yeah, 2023, I just do better on the whole relationship tip, man. Get back to the family. Get back to the family basics. You know? Like I said, me personally, like, I can't continue to be a spiritual bodyguard. I could if I wanted to, but I feel like, why? When the promised land for me is right here. It's literally right there. Literally. And the only reason why I'm still over here is because this time around, I'm not the prodigal son. You see what I'm saying? I'm out here protecting the prodigal son. And it's just like, bro, I'm about to go back over here at the promised land, and we just gonna keep waiting for you to come home so we can throw the one big party. Because don't get me wrong, we still partying and having fun doing all this over here, but you know, the huge big party for when your dumbass come back, like, for when your dumbass wake up and snap out of it and come back, like, yeah, I'm gonna go back over there with everybody else who winning, and we just gonna keep winning until you come home, cause you the jackpot. Yeah, we winning, but when you come home, nigga, use the jackpot. And even like sitting in the house talking to her, man, like, I don't know, we was talking, have a regular conversation. right? My gifts start kicking in, and I heard other conversations, telepathic conversations going on. And I heard somebody say, shit, hell no, not me and my soul. Like, you killed yourself when you gave up on your dream on this specific date, saying this specific thing. That ain't gonna be me. When I heard that shit, I said, well, got up, threw my jacket and my hat back on. She said, you leaving? I said, yeah, I think it's about time. It's best time for me to take my exit. Cause I'm sorry. I fucks with you the long way. I fucks with you tough. I love you and all that. But I ain't missing no more chariots. And I am not about to sit back here and act like I'm ignorant to what the hell spirit is exposing to me. Because at this point, if I continue to sit here and kick it with you, I'm being disobedient. According to what I just heard. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on this chariot and go and get down this motherfucking road. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll see you before you leave. But right now, right here, gotta skedaddle. Yes, sir. But anyways, man, like I said, I'm glad y'all had a happy 25th. I want us to continue to have a good holiday. You know what I'm saying? Let's boost some morale. Get that shit, get the morale ball as big as we can, and on the positive side of things before the New Year's come in. Everybody have a happy New Year's. You don't take nothing past New Year's that you don't no longer want in your life. I know that was a double negative, so let me clear that up and rephrase. Take two. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, one more time. Don't take nothing past the New Year's with you that you no longer want in your life. Just, you know what I'm saying? When the 30th come up, as soon as you jump out of bed, nigga, just do whatever. Write it on the paper, leave it there, front of the fireplace, burn that shit. And, hey, man, however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Go to the church house, go to the altar, just say, hey, this is what I'm leaving. I don't care. You got a group message, you got a group chat, some shit. Hey, man, look, I ain't fucking with y'all next year. Can't do it. Can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do like I did. Nigga, I made it through this year. I had a couple slip-ups, don't get me wrong, but I guarantee you it's less than this amount. On the liquor and the alcohol, it's less than this amount of times where I hit that shit this year. Nigga, but it started by me waking up on New Year's this year, 2022. I had a couple bottles and this and that. Nigga, I'll start doing stupid shit with them. One got poured out. One bottle got threw up high as fuck in the air just to see how much the glass shatter and shit. One got set on a motherfucking counter on the table. It's gonna stay there. That's gonna be my discipline bottle. Can you walk past that bitch every day? Even sometimes, walk past it until you don't have no urge to even want to touch it no more. Let that bitch collect some dust. One got given away. Hey, look, man, I ain't willing to carry this cross no more. You started me off on this cross, or this is a cross you was carrying. I picked it up from you and helped you. I'm returning it back. I don't want it. You can have this bottle. Just little shit like that. Little shit like that. On the cool. After ghosting my family and everybody last year, I think the first time I seen my pops this year, that nigga gave me a bottle. Here, son, you want this bottle? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. I left that shit in my car. No, I take that back. I took it from him. I went and took it to my mom. I said, Mama, you can have this. Where you get that? I said, my daddy gave it to me. I don't want it. I don't drink. You can have that. Then 3 days after I gave it to her, I went back to her house. It was still sitting there on the counter. I said, nah, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to take it back. Took the bottle right back to him. I said, here, you can have this. I don't want that no more. Just just something that simple, like returning a bottle back to somebody. And on a 3D, that shit seems simple. Here, bro. Same way he gave it to me. Here, son. Nah, here, Pop. You take that. 3D is real minuscule. 5D, that shit is like as huge as a mountain. Cause the first sip of liquor I ever had in my life came from my father. Drinking a little bit out of his Bud Light bottle. I remember that shit as a kid. So you know what? That shit I done been drinking really on my own since college. Nah, I don't want that shit no more. And even before college, I was drinking a little bit. But long story short, Pops, that's you. That's your vice. That's a vice for you. I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? I had my fun times with it, but in essence, I didn't bring that shit in this family. You might not have brought that shit in this family, but you brought it to me. So I don't want to carry that cross for you no more. You can have it back. Same thing with the weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't saying nothing wrong with doing those things, bro. That's on you. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Hell, shit. I ain't perfect, so I might fuck around, sit down one day, be like, let me have a little glass of some whiskey. You know what I'm saying? A little, you know what I'm saying? Little spliff, some shit like that. But as of now, in the foreseeable future, I'm testing my restraint, and I'm gonna continue to do that. Because me personally, I'd rather sacrifice smoking weed or sacrifice drinking every fucking night or every day or all the time. I'd rather sacrifice those things and sacrifice my soul, or sacrifice those things and sacrifice my happiness, sacrifice those things and then sacrifice my stability. That's just how I'm perceiving it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm getting I'm over 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and cut this one short, and I'll catch y'all next time on the next one. And until then, just remember, stay in your own lane, stay in your own mind, stay in your own body, and stay in your own business. Let's prep up 23, you and me. Nubie.